Have you heard people that say religion has caused so many problems to humanity? If you have heard them, do you believe them? That religion is the problem of humanity? Personally, I do not believe that religion is a problem to humanity or man. Instead, man is the problem of religion. If you go through the teachings of most religions, if not all, because I've not gone through all, one thing that is common is love. Another thing is peace. So, if man lives in accordance with the teachings of the various religions, there will be no problem at all on earth. Man will be living in peace. For instance, the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 31 says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Now, if you are a Christian and you see someone that is not a Christian like you, or someone who is not of the same denomination with you, do you relate with the person the way the Bible requires you to relate with the person? For instance, you are a landlord or a landlady, and a Muslim comes around to look for an apartment. When you discover that he is a Muslim, will you give him that apartment to stay? Do you freely employ someone who is not of the same faith with you in your office? If you are someone who finds it difficult to relate with people of other faiths, and you say you are a Christian, then you are giving Christianity a bad name. One thing about Islam is that man has so misrepresented Islam that people are tempted to feel that violence is synonymous with Islam. But that is not true. If you go through some major teachings of Islam, you will see, number one, that Islam teaches peace. For instance, Quran chapter 2, verse 208 requires a Muslim to be peaceful and not to behave like Satan, because Satan is his major enemy. If you go further to look at Quran chapter 2, verse 256, you get this teaching that there is no compulsion in religion. Now, if you look at Quran chapter 2, verse 190, it commands Muslims to fight in the way of Allah, to defend themselves and their faith, but not to fight those that do not fight them. In fact, the Quran calls it aggression. And it goes further to say that God hates aggressors. In other words, the Quran teaches peace, teaches freedom of religion, teaches religious tolerance. The only thing it says about fighting or killing is when a Muslim or Muslims are fought because of their faith, or they are forcefully being evicted from where they are staying because of the practice of their faith. The Quran requires them to fight back. And as a matter of fact, Christianity still accommodates killing by self-defense. So, any Muslim that goes out there killing people and shouting Allahu Akbaru without any form of provocation, and is thinking that he's promoting Islam is giving Islam a bad name. We can live together in peace. We need to tolerate one another because none of the religions teaches hatred. They all teach peace. Love the Muslims around you if you are a Christian. Love the Christians around you if you are a Muslim. Love the African traditional worshippers around you. Love those who do not even worship any god or any being, because the major teaching is love and peace. I love you all. Stop giving your religion a bad name. Live according to the teachings of the faith you profess. Have love in your heart. Promote peace. Promote national unity and cohesion. We are the same, children of the Most High God. Remain blessed.